Hi everyone, thanks so much for watching. In today's video, I have all of my empties. So I was trying to do these monthly and I'm a little behind. So this is about 6 weeks, I think, since I filmed my last empties video. So there are a ton of products here. Honestly, this is probably gonna be my longest empties. I have a ton of makeup, lots of skincare, body care, and a couple of hair care products. So let's get into it because there is a ton of stuff to get through. Okay, I've got a couple of cleansing balms. The first one's gonna be no surprise. This is the Heimish All Clean Balm. This is the first step in my evening skincare routine. I go in with this first. It's a cleansing balm, removes my makeup, and then I go in with usually a cream cleanser just to remove any residual and any leftover cleansing balm as well. This is my favorite. I have repurchased these many times. I've been using it for years and years and years. This is the one I keep going back to. I feel like I love the product and the price per ounce is really good and I can order it on Amazon. So have repurchased, have one on the go, and have been using this product for years. A cleansing balm that I recently tried is this one from Good Molecules. This is the Instant Cleansing Balm. It's an almost identical product to the Heimish. So I loved it, I used it up. I purchased this. I was able to get a little gift set. Beautylish had a sale on a Good Molecules gift box. So I ordered that gift box, and then while I was doing that, I had wanted to try this for a while, so I threw this in my cart as well. I really loved this. Again, very similar to the Heimish, and I would absolutely repurchase this. This is just a little bit more expensive per ounce, so I'll just keep using the Heimish, but I'd be very happy to use this product again. Worked really well. There's gonna be even more noise than usual with my dogs because my son is here right now and they have a cat. So there is so much commotion. Okay, the next product I have in here also is gonna be no surprise. These are the Burt's Bees Renewing Biocellulose Gel Masks. I don't use a lot of sheet masks. I prefer just a cream mask that I apply myself and then rinse away. For a lot of reasons. One, I don't feel like, just from an environmental standpoint, it is a lot of waste. And also, I don't enjoy most face masks, but this one, I love this one. It's like a jelly, well, they call it a biocellulose. It's like that cellulose material, almost like a jelly. And I can put it on my face. It stays put. I can do whatever I'm gonna do around the house. And it stays put. And when I take this off, my skin is visibly plump. So I haven't repurchased just because I haven't been out to the drugstore. Oh boy. But when I get to the drugstore, I absolutely will repurchase. I usually buy 4 or 5 at a time. Yeah, I just really enjoy this sheet mask. Another product that I quite often have in empties videos are these CosRx pimple patches. Master Patch. Yeah, they're a hydrocolloid. Is that how we say that? Hydrocolloid. Whenever I have a blemish, I stick one of these on overnight. It's so satisfying. When you get up in the day, you remove the little dot and all the pus is trapped in it. It's so disgusting and incredibly satisfying. So I have repurchased. I do have more of these. They're kind of a staple product for me. Another staple product for me is the CeraVe Cream Cleanser. It's a hydrating cream cleanser for normal to dry skin. This would be a second step in my evening skincare routine. I have gone through many of these over the years. It's a product that I just keep going back to. I know I say this all the time, but I have incredibly dry, easily irritated, mature skin. This works great for me. It doesn't feel dry when I'm done. It doesn't feel irritated. It doesn't bother my eyes, which are sensitive. So yeah, it's a product I have purchased over the years many times. I have quite a few other cleansers that I'm trying to get through right now, but when I'm done those, I will go back to this. So love this product. I have from Timeless an HA spray with Matrixyl 3000 and rose extract. This product comes in, I think, 4 scents. The rose is my favorite scent. I think there's a cucumber, I want to say a citrus, and then a lavender, I think. So I always go in with some sort of a facial mist both morning and evening. I cleanse and then I mist and then I apply my serums, toners, hydrators, whatever. I like to do that on dampened skin. So this is one of my favorites. one that I will absolutely repurchase. Honestly, I think I've got like 6 right now that I need to get through, but when I get through them, this is definitely one of my top, probably my top one actually. Like, I really enjoy this and it makes my skin feel really nice. So absolutely will repurchase. Another product that I quite often have in here, this is my daily sunscreen. It's my favorite. This is the Australian Gold Botanical 50 Tinted Face Screen. Now this is, I think this now comes in 3 shades. Fair to light is what I have repurchased, and then I think there's like a light to medium and a medium to deep. Maybe. I do believe there's 3 shades in this. I think this is an old packaging and the new packaging looks just slightly different. So I have repurchased. Sometimes I can't find them anywhere in store in Canada. Sometimes I can find them on the Canadian Amazon site. I couldn't this time. So I actually ordered 3 tubes off the Amazon US site. Hi, Jin Jin. That's my son's cat, Jin, just up there teasing my dogs. So yeah, it's the sunscreen I use every day. It's my favorite. Have repurchased, been using it for years and years and years, and will continue to use it. It works really well on my skin. My skin loves this product. I have this facial cleanser from First Aid Beauty. I actually have a few First Aid Beauty products here. Let me pull them out. I purchased a box off of Trendmood. I've talked about this box before. It's a Trendmood First Aid Beauty box. If you Google in Trendmood box, it will pull you up to the Trendmood site where they sell these boxes that they do. It's not a subscription. You don't have to subscribe. It's a one-time purchase. Last time I checked, this First Aid Beauty box was still available. If you want to try First Aid Beauty products, it's a great way to do that because the value of that box is incredible. I purchased 1 box and then I have since purchased another, and I may even go in and purchase a 3rd. I'm just trying to get through. I've got a backlog of skincare that I've purchased, so I'm trying to get through some of that first. This is a fantastic cleanser. I would absolutely, if I could get it on a good deal, repurchase this cleanser. I loved it. I used it in the morning. I had no irritation. It didn't bother my eyes and it didn't leave my skin feeling dry after. So I loved it. I wouldn't purchase it at full price because it's cheaper just to get the CeraVe hydrating cleanser. And I liked them kind of equally the same. But it was a great product. I absolutely loved that. And then I have used up 2 of the Ultra Repair Firming Collagen Cream from First Aid Beauty. So I loved this. I used it at night as a moisturizer. I don't think any of their products really have any scent. The product inside is a really heavy, thick moisturizer, and my skin really loved it. So it worked really well for me. I would wake up in the morning and my skin would still feel hydrated. I'm not going to purchase this at full price. I want to say off the Sephora Canada website, it's $50 or $60. But I will be absolutely happy to receive it again in one of those boxes if I decide to purchase one and get it at a bit of a discount. So loved it. Would purchase it if I could get it, for a bit of a discount, but I wouldn't pay full price. Another product in here is one of these razors that I use to shave my face. This is from Schick. I get a 3-pack off Amazon. I do that probably once a month. I'll link the video where I go into shaving my face, why, how I do it, demo it, and all that in case you're curious. But I do this once a month, and these are the razors that I use. I have this product from Clinique. I have had this forever. This is the Blackhead Solutions Self-Heating Blackhead Extractor. I bought this because a lady I know loves this, and she said it worked really well on getting rid of blackheads on her nose. I think the issue that I have with this is I don't so much have blackheads, I have those little filaments. So I don't think this product was well suited for me. I did use it, but honestly, I've had it for years. I'm not even sure it's still available. You apply it and let it sit for a minute, and then when you add water, it gets warm. This didn't remove those little filaments I had. To get those, I have to go in with some sort of a chemical exfoliator, but it was nice to use, like that warming sensation I enjoyed. It wasn't irritating. So I can't say how this would work. I don't get blackheads. It's not something that I struggle with, but it didn't work on the little filaments, which I feel like are kind of 2 different things. So I did use it up just kind of to use it, but it didn't really work for me. So I wouldn't repurchase. I have this product from Wander Beauty. I received this in, I think, a BoxyCharm box. It's the Do Not Disturb Overnight Repair Concentrate. It has a 1% retinoid in it. I used this super fast because I actually used it up on my body. Whenever I receive retinoid product, actually whenever I receive any product in a subscription box that I can't use on my face for whatever reason, I use it on my body, and I think the skin on my body looks better because I do that. So I don't know how this would be on your face, but it was nice. I applied it to my body. It felt really nice. It was hydrating. So I use a prescription retinol on my face. So I didn't want to go in with this on my face because that would just be too much. So I used it up on my body. And again, that's what I do whenever I have any sort of a product that is just too much for the skin on my face. I use it up on my body. I have used up one of these from Pharmacy. These are the Honey Grail Ultra Hydrating Face Oil. Right now, this is the favorite step in my evening skincare routine. I love this oil. It is hydrating, it's nourishing. It smells like honey. It's like honey and oil mixed together. That's exactly how I would describe it. My skin just sucks it in. My skin loves this. They were recently in a Boxy pop-up sale and I purchased 10. That's how much I love this product. It's quite pricey on Sephora, so I was real happy to pick it up in a sale. Absolutely would repurchase. I love this. I love this. I use it every evening, and it's just one of my favorite products. I have 3 products here from The Ordinary. This first one is a cold press Moroccan argan oil. It's really nice, and I will repurchase this. Now, I really love the Josie Moran argan oil, but it is like, I don't even know, 20 times the price of this or something crazy like that. I think on The Ordinary's website, their oils are all under $10, I believe. So I used this in the morning. I do use a morning and an evening oil. This is the one that I use in the morning. I find that the Moroccan argan oil sits really nice under makeup, so I use that in the morning. Right now I am using up a Josie Moran argan oil, and I love that one, I do, but when I am done it, I'm just gonna purchase this one off The Ordinary. It's just so much more economical, so we'll repurchase. I have an alpha arbutin. I use this in my evening skincare routine. This is a 2%. I use this to diminish dark spots and hyperpigmentation, both things I suffer from and have all of my adult life, and this has made a huge difference in that. So yeah, have repurchased. I will not go without it, and I use it every evening. I have a niacinamide from The Ordinary, also have repurchased. It's in my evening skincare routine and will not be without this product. This is like these products are kind of in my top 5 must-have skincare ingredients. So yeah, I feel like almost, unless you have a reaction to niacinamide, almost everyone should try to incorporate a niacinamide into their skincare routine. The benefits are, like, the list of what it helps with is as long as my arm, and from The Ordinary, I think this is $5 or $6. So love that product. I purchased one of these from Farsali. This is the Unicorn Essence. I picked it up in a Boxy sale. It was, I think, maybe $5 or $6, something like that. This is that essence that, years ago everyone was using, and they would drip it down their face. Yeah, oh, that product has had its day. It's not supposed to be that thick, so I'm just gonna get rid of it. I used it as much as I could, but I feel like it was probably an old product when I got it, and yeah, so I don't think there's really much left in there. I did manage to get through most of it, and again, this is just the mini. I bought it just because I was curious, right? Because I remember seeing that all over Instagram and stuff years ago, so I wore it a few times under makeup. I didn't really notice that it did anything remarkable. It was hydrating and gave me a bit of a dewiness, but I don't think you can purchase Farsali. Well, actually, you know what? I think you can maybe still purchase some of their products. And I do think as well that they're on sale right now, because I think Farsali is closing their doors. So if you've been wanting to try that like I had, maybe now is the time. I have a little tiny bottle of Latisse. This is probably the most expensive skincare. Well, it's not skincare because it's an eyelash growth serum, but this is probably the most expensive thing in my routine. price per ounce. It has to be, because I think this is like $100 for this little tiny bottle. And so I'm out of it. I've been out of it for months, so I'm not currently using it. I have noticed a difference. My lashes are not as long, they're not as thick, they're not as dense, but it's so expensive. So I'm trying to go without it. We'll see. I'll probably last another month or two and then just go buy another one. If you're looking for, that one is prescription, the Latisse, here in Canada anyway. I did have a lady mention that I think in the US you can get coupons for that. Oh, what did she say the site was called? I did go on there to try to see if I could do that for Canada, and it said it wasn't available in Canada. But if you're in the US, I think that product is much more affordable than it is here in Canada. And I think this is 3 mils, and I think it comes in a 5 mil size too, maybe. I think this one is $100 though, seems to me. So I have one of these from Lush. It is the lip scrub in the scent Honey. It was okay. It's kind of a strong scent. It is a really gritty lip scrub. Like if you're looking something to really get in there and scrub your lips, sometimes my lips are so dry. It's kind of gross. So I would go in with something like this and just remove all the dead skin. And I did like it for this. It's very gritty, but it is very highly fragranced. And then also for lip products, I have one of the Bite Agave Intense Lip Masks. I do think this is a mini size. I'm pretty sure. I think I bought this with like a Sephora, with my Sephora points actually. This is probably, I don't know if it's my favorite lip sleeping mask, but it's the one that when my lips were like so dry, I would go in with this. This is the product that really would make the difference the next morning for me. So I don't currently have this version. I do have another version of the Bite lip sleeping mask, the one that comes in the little pot. I have a ton of lip sleeping masks right now actually, so I won't repurchase this right now, but if ever I get to the point where I have no lip sleeping masks, because honestly I think I've got to have 5 or 6 of them open beside my bed. If ever I get through them all and I need to repurchase one, this one would definitely be top of my list. Okay, let's get into makeup next because it's a huge pile here in front of me. Now, I will say, first of all, lots of these are not empties. These are products that I'm throwing out. I recently did a declutter. I started a declutter series. I did a whole bunch of my categories. I did a lip product quite a while ago now for the lip products. So those products are long gone. I don't have any of them in here except for one lip product that I'm throwing out. I did blush, bronzer, highlight. I did primers, foundations, setting sprays, concealers, and eye products. So I've got a ton of makeup products right now to go through. So I did already talk about a lot of these in that video. So I'm just gonna quickly breeze through them and give you a quick little 2-second tidbit. Okay, I've just got some sponges in here. These, I don't even know where some of these are from. Various sponges. I think these are e.l.f. I think these might be Shop Massé. These are all just kind of gungy and gross. Throwing them out. As far as products I have used up, I have this one from The Ordinary. This is the High Adherence Silicone Primer. I love this primer. I ordered a different one off of the Deciem website. So Deciem owns The Ordinary and they own Hylamide, and I ordered the HA Blur. I'm not enjoying it as much. It's a different product. It's more silicone-y, and although this one has silicone in the name, I find this one more moisturizing. So I really like this. Don't let the silicone in the title throw you. This is just a really nice hydrating primer. Really like this, will repurchase. I am sad to say that I have used up another one of these from Glow Recipe. This is the Watermelon Glow Ultra Fine Mist. It's my favorite. It's my favorite setting spray right now. I will absolutely repurchase. It's hydrating. It smells nice. The mister is fantastic. I love this product. Yeah, it just melts my makeup into my skin. Love it. Will repurchase. I also have a sponge cleanser in here from e.l.f. It's just the solid sponge cleanser. It comes in this little container. It's like a charcoal color. Solid soap. I have tons of these on backup. I love this for cleaning my sponges. It's my favorite right now. It's funny because I did think the Beauty Blender liquid cleanser was my favorite, and then I ran out of these and I purchased one of those. I like this better for sponges. I like the Beauty Blender cleanser better for my brushes, but I like this for the sponges. I actually think it removes makeup better, and they're so affordable. I have this product from Hourglass. This is the Ambient Lighting Powder in Dim Light. I love this. There's I'm not getting rid of it or throwing it out because there's anything wrong with it. I've just had it forever. I have repressed it a number of times. It's old. It's just time to go. So I'm getting rid of that. I have these lashes from Glamnetic, and I also somewhere, oh yes, I have the magnetic liner. So I got this in a boxy charm. These work really well. Nothing wrong with them, but these lashes are so incredibly intense. So I wore them in a video. You can see the lash there. Like it's such an intense lash. So I thought, well, it's too much for me to wear every day. I wonder if I cut it and just put like a little section on the end, if that would be better. No, it wasn't. And so, yeah, I'm just gonna throw them out. I've wrecked them, I've cut them. Even with a little small segment, it was just so intense. It looked like I had normal lashes and then bang. So no good. And fake lashes are not something I wear day to day or even ever, actually. So I have this from e.l.f. It is the Jelly Pop Flush Blush. I'm just gonna throw it out. It's old. It's like that weird slime, you know, that you can buy for kids. Yeah, I don't like it. I'm throwing it out. I have this blush from Flower Beauty. It's the Flower Bomb. This at one time was just my favorite cream blush. It just doesn't pack as much punch now as I want in a blush, but there's nothing wrong with this product. It's really nice. It's almost empty and it's pretty old, so I'm just gonna throw it out. This is probably the oldest makeup product in my collection. It's from Too Faced. It's the Peach My Cheeks. You can't get these anymore, but it was like a cream to powder blush. I think it still smells like peach. I can't smell great still from having COVID, but I still get whiffs of peach from this. And honestly, I don't even know how old this is. I don't even want to guess. It's like 7, 8 years maybe. I don't know. I couldn't say. I've had it forever. I'm gonna throw it out. I have this highlighter from Laura Geller. It is the Baked Gelato Swirl Illuminator in Gilded Honey. It's really pretty. It's really nice. It's just so old. Like I've had it forever. I can't even clean it up to make it look nice for someone. So I'm getting rid of that. I have this Putty Eye Primer from e.l.f. This was dry when I got it and has just continued to get even more dry. Like I think, oh yeah, I can pop the whole thing out. It's like a little dry stone in there. So yeah, it was incredibly dry when I purchased it actually. So I don't know if I just got a bad one, but here's an empty makeup product. This is from Tarte. This is their lip balm. What do they call these? Lip Quench tinted lip balms maybe? I actually have one on order coming to me. This was in the shade Wish, and I don't think you can get this shade anymore. It's this beautiful, you know, kind of mauvey nude. I loved it. I've used it right down to the point where the metal scrapes my lips now. So I'm sad it's gone because I think it was a limited edition shade at Christmas time, but I've used it up. I've got one I have in my collection now, I think in the shade Rosé, and then I have another one coming. I can't remember the shade I picked, but I love these. They're very hydrating and just feel nice on the lips and give a nice little bit of color. I have this Dew Primer from e.l.f. I just don't like it. I just don't reach for it. It's going in the garbage. I've had it a long time. Here's another pretty much empty product. This is a single shadow shade brulee from Wet n Wild. I was scraping the edges and I had one on backup, so it's just time to say goodbye to it. I love this to set my upper lids. It does a beautiful job at that. I've had lots of those actually over the years. I want to say they're like $1, maybe $2. It's a really nice product. I'm getting rid of this Cover Everything concealer from e.l.f. It's just also a very stiff formula, and I feel like when I put it on I have to really tug to kind of get it to do anything, so I'm throwing that out. I have had it quite a while. I have a Dandelion Twinkle mini highlighter from Benefit. It's kind of a disaster in there. I've hit pan a couple of times with this product and repressed, and it's just time to let it go. So throwing that out. Let's do some mascaras. How many mascaras? Oh my goodness. I have 7 mascaras in here. I got this one from Tresemme in a subscription box. It has a little eyelash curler in the top. I don't curl my lashes and I didn't like the mascara. Throwing that one out. I have this one from Lash Paradise. It was supposed to have glitter in it, but it just never worked well and it didn't show up. And I've had it probably about a year, so throwing that out. I have an empty L'Oreal Lash Paradise. This is my favorite mascara. I always have these in here. I have recently started trying other mascaras, quite a few actually. I've had some that have come in subscription boxes and some I've purchased for different videos and stuff. So I've got quite a few mascaras open that I'm using. So I only have one of these. Usually I have more than one of the Lash Paradise. This is the Lash It Loud from e.l.f. It's a mini. I didn't like it. I didn't feel like it did much for my lashes. I have an Essence Lash Princess. This is the False Lash Effect. I didn't like this mascara when I first got it, but as I used it up and as it got older and drier, I liked it more. And I felt like in the last few months that I used it, it was a really good mascara. I'm not gonna repurchase this because I prefer the Lash Paradise, but I see why people love this one so much. I am getting rid of it. It's kind of dried out and I have had it a long time. I have this Fat Lash from Shop Miss A. I never reached for it and I've had it a long time. And then last but not least, this is the Volumizing and Defining Mascara from e.l.f. I just am not a fan of e.l.f. mascaras. There's a lot of e.l.f. products I love. Their mascaras, I just don't really work for me. Okay, I've got a couple concealers in here. Oh, I have this. This is a color corrector. It's from Dragon Beauty and it's in the lavender shade. I got it in a subscription box. I'm getting rid of it because I don't color correct, so I don't have any need for it. I have this Flawless Brightening Concealer from e.l.f. When I purchased this, I actually picked it up in a couple of shades. And this is the shade that just doesn't really work for me. So I'm keeping the other one, but getting rid of that one. And then I have one of the Instant Age Rewind Maybelline concealers. This is a really nice concealer. For a lot of years, this is the one that I would wear every single day. It was my holy grail concealer. Now I have others that I like more, and this is pretty old. So I did have it in my project pan. At this point, it's so old, I just need to throw it out. I used up a Hollywood Flawless filter. This is just the mini. I took the stopper out and I scraped it clean. This is a great highlighter, which is how I use it. I use it as a cream highlighter. I use it every single day. I've repurchased the full size, but this mini for $20, I bet you this was 6 months worth of use for me, of almost daily use. So if you're thinking of trying it, Charlotte Tilbury actually makes quite a few products in this mini size. I loved this. I have repurchased, one of my favorite makeup products. I also have a mini of the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. This setting spray is fantastic. It makes my makeup last longer, no questions, no question, but it's so expensive and I just blow. This is the mini, and I have had, did I have a full size at one point? I might have had a mini and then a full size and then another mini even. Honestly, they don't last. I go through them so quick. I have a ton of setting sprays right now, so I'm not gonna run out and repurchase, but I may at some point. I have this product from Tower 28 that I'm throwing out. I have talked about this before in a video. This is pretty new to my collection. I think this is only a couple months old. And it's in the shade Oat. It's one of their milky glosses, I think it's called. Oh, it's gone bad. It's so bad. It smells like moldy Play-Doh. I can't even use it. I can't even get it near my face. So I don't know if other people have had, well, actually I know other people have had that experience, because when I went online to look at, reviews to see if other people had commented about it, I saw actually quite a few people comment that theirs had also gone bad. So I was debating taking it back to Sephora, but also I've had it months and months, so I'm just gonna throw it out. I have a couple of liquid highlights here. I have this one from Cover Effects. This is the Custom Enhancer Drops, and this is in the shade Blossom. The Custom Enhancer Drops I really love. This shade just doesn't really show up on me, and I've had it for, I don't know, years, like years and years and years, so I'm just gonna throw it out. And then I also have sort of a dupe for the Custom Enhancer Drops from Revolution Beauty. I don't even think you can get this product anymore. And again, it is so old. It's going in the garbage. I'm throwing out this clear brow gel from e.l.f. So on the one side is the brow gel, on the other is a clear mascara. You know what, it worked fine. I just didn't reach for it. And I mean, you can see I have used it a few times, but I find it disturbing that this packaging is clear and I can just see how gross and gungy it is in there. So I'm getting rid of it. It just wasn't one of my favorites, so it's going. I also have this from e.l.f. It's one of their little chubby sticks. It's a shimmery blush. I don't really like shimmery blushes. I just didn't reach for it. It's old. I'm getting rid of it. I have this brow pomade from e.l.f. It's dried out. It's got a great big crack down the middle. It just doesn't work anymore. I've had it too long. It's dried out. I didn't get a lot of use out of it. It wasn't my favorite. I have a little mini highlighter from Marc Jacobs. I bought a little set. I actually think this set is still available. It's fine. The set comes with a primer and then 3 of these cream highlighters. I believe this is the lightest shade. Yeah, it is the Do You Dewdrops. This is the problem with it though. It's old and it gets these little crusty bits in it. It just doesn't, I have had it a while. Can you see the crusty bits in there? It's kind of gross. Yeah, I've had it a while. I don't reach for it. The deeper shades I did pass on, so I'm just gonna get rid of that. And then lastly for makeup, this is from Brow Bar by Rima and it's a clear brow gel. I cannot get this open. Oh, I got it. It's just not a product I reach for. And I feel like it's quite dried out in there. Yeah, and it's really hard. I feel like this is such a hard little container for me to get open. I'm not reaching for it. I didn't love the clear brow gel. It worked fine, but I wasn't reaching for it. I didn't use it and it's so hard to get it open. So I'm just gonna throw it out. Okay, we're about 2/3 of the way done. I'm sweating. Are you hanging in there? Are you guys still with me? Okay, I have 3 hair products. I'm gonna go through those quick and then we'll do the body products. Okay, I have an Olaplex number 3. I've repurchased. I've used tons of these over the years. I get mine off Amazon because it's a little bit cheaper than from Sephora. I use this at least once a week. It just keeps my hair healthy and strong. It's a bond repair product. I have repurchased, have been using it for years. I have this product from Bumble and Bumble. It's the Surf Styling Leave-In, and it just is a wonderful, I would say it's a mix between a leave-in and a gel. And I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I would repurchase. I think I picked this up in a boxy pop-up sale because Bumble and Bumble is quite expensive. I wouldn't pay full price, but I would absolutely pick it up if I found it in a sale. I have this hairspray from Tresemme. This is the Superior Hold with Touchable Feel, and it says it has an ultra fine mist. This is my favorite hairspray right now. I used this one up and I have repurchased already. It gives a nice amount of hold, like I have it in today, and it helps these curls stay, but my hair doesn't feel like I have hairspray in it. It's so soft. I love this hairspray, absolutely would repurchase, and such a great price because it's from the drugstore. Okay, I'm almost an hour into filming. We're almost there. Okay, I always have a collagen in my Empties. I was using the Vital Proteins, but I found this at Costco. This is $40 at my Costco. 40 Canadian dollars. It's probably even less expensive in the US. This is the Organica Enhanced Collagen Protein. It is a grass-fed bovine collagen. I use collagen every morning. Both me and my husband do. This is about half the price as the Vital Proteins. And so we've switched to this. So I've used this one up and I have repurchased. I think they were on sale for $40 actually. They might be $50 regular. So anyways, I purchased one and one for backup even at that sale price. So yeah, we have been using these for, this is probably at least a month and a half worth of collagen for us. So using it for a while, and no, it doesn't leave any sort of a taste or anything in my coffee. And again, I use this every single morning. Okay, I have one of these KP bump erasers. I think this is probably my 3rd or 4th one of these that I've gone through. It is a physical and a chemical exfoliator for your skin. It's like sand. I struggle with ingrown hairs on my upper thighs. This absolutely made a difference. This came in that First Aid Beauty Trend, well, not this one, but this product came, I tried it first in the Trend Mood box and I purchased a couple and then I had a second one from the box. So I do go through them kind of quick and they are expensive, but I will repurchase. I absolutely love this product. I'm using one of the other ones I had just in my collection, but I'll go back to this. I love this product. I have from Soul Body one of their body oils, like a shimmer body oil, I think it's called. You can see I've really scraped it out. These are really nice. I have another one that I don't like as much. This one has kind of a bronzy tint to it. And the other one I have is clear with just kind of glitter in it. This was lovely though. It would add a little bit of bronzed coloring to my skin as well as a bit of a shimmer. So nice for the summer. I have other ones I'm using now, but I would definitely repurchase this product. Very, very nice. I have a couple of body oils in here. So I have this one from Neutrogena. It's really nice. It is the sesame formula. I think this was the unscented one. Well, it actually doesn't say that on there, maybe not. It's a really nice body oil. And for a lot of years, this is the one I would use, but the one I prefer is actually this one from Bioderma, and it's the Adiderm Ultra Nourishing Anti-Irritation Cleansing Oil. And now this, I was only, when I ran out of my, so normally I buy it in, I think the bottle is like a liter. Normally I buy it in the big bottle, but when I used up my last big bottle, I couldn't find it. So I had to purchase just a little one. And I have since repurchased this in the full size big bottle because I use this every single evening in my bath. This is, if you have dry, irritated skin, this is a great product. It's non-irritating. I think it does contain fragrance, but I don't find that it irritates my skin at all. So I use this every evening. Love this product. I went through incredibly quickly this cream from Sol de Janeiro. This is the Bombadilla Bright Cream. Now I love the original Boom Boom Cream, but the smell of this one is tropical and spicy. And I loved it. This scent is a favorite all-time scent for me. It kind of reminds me of a Tom Ford fragrance where it's kind of a weird combo. Like I would never think to put fruity things with spicy things. I love this and I would love to repurchase it. But I went through this cream in about a month and I want to say it was $50 or $60. So maybe I'll add it to my Christmas wish list. That's what I'm gonna do, you guys. I'm gonna add this to my stocking list for my husband and maybe I'll get one, but I loved it. If this is in your budget, it's fantastic. And that smell, just go in a Sephora to smell it. It smells so good, spicy and tropical and just, it's sexy. It's kind of a sexy scent, so I loved it. Okay, I have a Dr. Teal's foaming bath. I have gone through way more than this one in the 6 weeks since I filmed my other one. I have a bubble bath every evening. I say that in all my empty videos, but that's my routine. I don't like to shower in the morning. I have a bath at night and I always have a bubble bath. And this is my favorite foaming bath is from Dr. Teal's. This is the shea butter and almond oil. It's not my favorite scent. I like the matcha green tea one, but this is what was available. So I grabbed it, used it up. It's very nice bubbles. And I find it a hydrating thing to add to my bath as well. And then I also, every once in a while, will add some Epsom salts and I get those as well from Dr. Teal's. So I don't do this every evening. Maybe once a week or so, I'll add a little bit of Epsom salts to make it more of a spa experience for myself. This is the preferred soap I'm using is from Shea Moisture. This is the coconut oil shea butter soap. Shea Moisture is a fantastic brand. If you have dry skin, this is available at Walmart. They're also available on Amazon. I love all of the Shea Moisture products I've tried. I like their body lotion, their conditioner, their hair treatment mask. I use that as well. And these soaps, I don't like a body wash. I like an actual bar soap. And this is non-drying and feels so fantastic on my dry skin. So yeah, I've gone through quite a few of these, but honestly, if you have dry skin and you haven't tried the Shea Moisture brand, please try it. It's fantastic for people with dry skin because it has the shea butter in all their products, which is so hydrating. I have a pure acetone that I used up. This is how I remove my nail polish. Now I get my nails done. That's a shellac and I go for a manicure every couple weeks. But on my toes, I just paint them myself. And if you're struggling to remove nail polish, switch to pure acetone. I can remove my nail polish off my toes in about 30 seconds. That's how quick this works. I get it off Amazon. It's fantastic. It's inexpensive. It works way better than stuff I used to buy from the drugstore. What is this brand? Super Nail is the brand. Yeah, works so much better than the drugstore nail polish removers. I have from CeraVe a renewing SA lotion. It's a salicylic acid lotion. So I like to put some sort of a chemical exfoliator on my body. I like this one from CeraVe, and then I also like another one. I'll put a picture of the one I'm thinking of. So I like this one from CeraVe, and I like that other one equally as well, except the other one I feel like is a stronger chemical exfoliator, and this one's maybe a little more gentle. So I would repurchase this. It was fine. It worked really well. But right now I have the other one that I can't remember the name of, pictured here. I'm using that one up. I like this one as well. And then I have a Saint Tropez. This is the Self Tan in the shade Classic. It's a bronzing mousse. It's fantastic. I used it up. I had this probably lasts 2 summers for me actually. I don't self-tan all the time, but when I wanted to do self-tanning, this is the product that I used. I loved it. I would absolutely repurchase. It's a fantastic self-tanner. And then the last product, who made it here to the end? If you made it here to the end, leave me a little heart in the comments or something like that, or like a butterfly or something cute, a little picture of something cute in the comments if you made it to the end of this video. You are amazing. Thank you. The last product is this one. It's from the Chemistry brand, which is a sister brand to The Ordinary, and it's the Heal Chemistry Stop the Hard Skin Cycle. It's a foot cream. I used it on my feet. I loved it. It's a really nice light lotion, and I feel like it does really help my heels look less crusty. Have repurchased and am really enjoying this product. So there we go. There's my empties for probably about the last 6 weeks. Oh my goodness, it's so many products. If you have never kept all of your empties, I feel like even if you don't film empty videos on YouTube, you should do it at least for a month. You would be amazed at the volume of stuff you use in a month. This is, I mean, some of this makeup I'm getting rid of because I did decluttering, so it's even more than it normally would have been, but still, it's so much stuff. Oh my goodness. So thank you. If you made it to the end of the video, thank you so much. I really appreciate, as always, you taking the time to watch one of my videos. If you enjoyed it, if you like Empties videos, please give it a thumbs up. And if you would subscribe, that would be amazing. I will see you guys in my next one. Bye, everyone.